girls are running with all the hair flying around and stuff like that. It's very impressive. Gabby Thomas is the 200. Oh, my God, she hit that turn, and Alfred was done. What a race that was in the women's 200 meters, man. There was a lot of good track and field yesterday. A lot of good track and field. Oh, man, what a show today. We still got about 15 minutes.
What do you think Tony was getting at?
I don't know. I mean,
you got to Google it.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get over.
Sam, I want to know what she calls in. Like, what does she even have like a selling point?
Well, I think her whole thing was just she likes to see people that are humble get rewarded. Is what I took away from
When
it.
is Aiyuk, prior to this, whatever the stuff on social media, but at what point has Aiyuk, and I'm asking sincerely, not been quote unquote humble?
No, she's saying he has been and he should be rewarded. That's what she was trying to say.
Well, then I misinterpreted that.
She wants him to get paid.
Well, New York Kitty just texted. He said Tony in Oakland is goated, brings it every time. New York Kitty's not lying about that.
I don't know what she brings, but she brings something.
She brought something. She brought it. Now,
the fatty?
I'm going to laugh at, I'm not going to lie. The boss man runs in there. Lutman his head is spinning. He's like, breaking news. I'm thinking, I officially traded. And all it was So first of all, we played breaking news earlier today about Lowry marketing. Now I saw some text saying, oh man, Bonte, you guys played the breaking news. We almost wrecked our car. Don't play it for Lowry marketing. And then we play a breaking news sounder and I like Filipponi. We had him on. He's been really good.
Odyssey guy. He's our teammate at the company.
And he's Willard's buddy, apparently. Yes. I didn't know that.
He's also Italian.
Sources. Steelers have a verbal agreement in place with the Niners for Brandon Aiyuk. All the terms of the deal and contract details are being hammered out now. Their wide receivers coming to Pittsburgh. But it's not official yet. The details are being hammered out.
I mean, the wide receiver is coming to Pittsburgh. It's pretty definitive right there.
I don't know if you know this. I have an agreement in principle, verbally, me and a deli sandwich.
So are we redoing the breaking news when it breaks in Steiny and Guru an hour? That rap sheet has it? Is that what we're going to do?
This is what's going to happen. It's going to go.
Because the deal's not done. The deal is being hammered out. That means the deal's not done yet.
Like
still
a trophy?
Yeah, they're still hammering out the details.
Terms of the deal and the contract details are being hammered out, but the wide receiver is coming to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, I mean, it feels like he's not playing for the 49ers. But you get what I'm saying, though, Spinoni, right?
I do, but he's also our teammate at Odyssey, so I felt like we should have thrown him a bone there. And it's like, you know what? It's breaking news.
We've given him all kind of bones. We got a whole soundboard full of
Call him Filipponi.
You know, it's interesting.
I'm not disputing that he won't end up in Pittsburgh, but I'm saying the deal's not official yet.
But no, I agree with that. But like the whole breaking news thing in sports is a fascinating tapestry that I would never want to live inside. It's a petri dish, if you will. Like, hey, this guy's telling me this, and this guy's telling me this, and this person's telling me that. And then you got to be the first to tweet it out. You got to make sure it's right. And I think it's really difficult, and I would want no part of trying to report stuff. Not that I have sources or that I know anything.
Right.
I just, good for those that are in that game. I think it's a really difficult game to be in.
Yeah,
I think it's the most difficult in the sports world.
Somebody asked me, and I remember I saw this tweet. Somebody asked me this, but I remember a tweet somebody sent to Marcus Thompson. This is the summer, I think, of 2017 or something. And they were just like, Marcus, how come you're not breaking news? And he goes, that ain't my game, homie. I don't play that game. Right. That ain't my lane. And that's the same with me. I don't play that stuff. I'm not getting into that. It's just too much. It's way too much. So Filipponi may be right about it. He may be right. He may end up being right. But as of right now, Brandon Aiyuk is still a 49er. So I don't want people walking out of their cars and saying, hey, man, Brandon Aiyuk's a Steeler already. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. The Niners haven't said anything. The Steelers haven't said anything. Not quite yet.
Bonte, this has got Back to the Future written all over it. There's a Polaroid right now that's photoshopped with Aiyuk as a Steeler. And it might be a little fadey, but trust me, like 75% of that image is ready to download.
No, it is. I mean, there's no doubt. He's probably going to end up in Pittsburgh. Yeah. I'm not saying that.
And
I'm just
the
saying
Polaroid of him as a
now,
Niner is gone.
I'm just saying, right now, he's still officially a 49er.
Him as a Niner?
So if somebody asks you on the street, did Brandon Aiyuk get traded? I'm going to say, well, it looks like he's going to be traded, but nothing is official yet.
Well, I don't.
So Filipponi just hopped on. I apologize. I don't know who the morning show is over there, but he's on after them, and he came into the studio, and he talked about it here.
That it's a done deal?
Yeah, the trade is in place.
I think it's just a matter of getting the very, very, very final details of everything worked out. So it's a verbal agreement. He's coming here. It's a done deal.
This is like my brother. He's texting me right now. You have a verbal agreement to take me golfing at the O Club, but you have yet to actually do it. And I'm like, he's right. He's right. Like, there's a verbal agreement in place. Right. When I'm going to execute said verbal agreement, I don't know. Yeah. I kind of respect Filipponi. He has been like, you want to talk about jumping into the deep end with this story? Right. He's all over it.
Right. Oh, man.
I was always told in this modern day, you better get it in writing. These verbal agreements, you just never know.
Not in modern day, not in today. Just always get it in writing. It's always get it in writing. It's not official till it's in writing. Like I remember when I came over 95-7 a game. Yeah. There was her verbal league. Yeah, we want you to come over here. But I still couldn't come over until it was done 3 months later. You know what I mean?
Did you walk around going like, I have a verbal?
No, I was freaking out because I was like, verbal doesn't mean anything.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
Shout out to my dad. I love you. So don't take this personal. But he had a verbal agreement to go take my driver's license. And it was a verbal. But guess what? It didn't go down. I love you, Dad. You overslept. Yeah. But it didn't go down. Stuff happens.
Yeah. You got to execute. You got to finish the leg.
I want to say this name. Lutman, help me out here. Is it? I see Tiffany.
Ashera Tiffany.
Ashera Tiffany. Ashera Tiffany.
It's a hyphenated name.
All right, let's go to Ashera Tiffany in Santa Clara.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm out here at the training facility.
Oh, beautiful.
Last day of training. You ready for some football?
Oh, I'm ready for some football. I hope everybody is.
Can you see Brandon Aiyuk right now walking away from the building?
That's exactly what I want to see, is him walking away from the building. If he's not going to be here for the love of the game and he's arguing over money, we don't need him here. I'm walking.
Wait, so can you repeat that, please?
You said, can I see Brad? Let me stop because I'm walking.
All right. God bless you.
Okay.
Catch your breath.
Do I see Brandon Aiyuk walking away from the stadium? Not yet. That's what I want to see. No offense to Tony, but she was saying that he's rooted with God. If he was rooted with God, he wouldn't be asking for so much money. He'd be playing for the love of the game.
Oh.
Hey, let me tell you this. I go see God on Sundays, and God hands that collection plate around. Trust me, he needs money too. I'm well aware of God needs some handouts as well.
And look,
and I'm not slandering God. I'm a Catholic.
That collection plate goes around one too many times. My favorite is when you give the envelope to one of the kids. You're like, here, you could put it in. They get like a big excitement out of sticking it in the basket. Oh, man. I'm going to read a couple texts.
Can you give me when she was talking walking? Like, whatever she said there, I don't know what that was. I need that back.
Send me mobile text. I'm going to read a couple texts. We could all laugh. 405. Bonte has a verbal agreement to 95-7 a game that he will be funny. We're still waiting. Well, I never verbally agreed to be a comedian. I verbally agreed to be a sports broadcaster. So I'm actually excited about the Giants. If you're listening to me for jokes, wrong show. 707, pleasure meeting you in the parking lot. Yeah, I remember I was on the phone. I met you at 707. We took a selfie. I was like, yo, I'm on the phone. We still took a selfie anyway. Shout out to you. What's your name? Tell us your name. Text me your name. I'll shout you out though. But it was great meeting you. Oh my God, everything is so funny. Oh my God, everything is funny. It's been a hell of a show today. A hell of a show.
I know.
Hello, calls. I guess we didn't need a guest. Breaking, Chris A. Bronte verbally agrees to come to 1320. Chassis, come with me, man. 80,000 more. You wouldn't move to Sacramento with me for 80,000 more? Sacktown, baby. We have to go to one center all the time.
Yeah, and then where would my wife want to work, and where would she want to live? And like, again, my algorithm is different than others.
Listen, Russian River, right there.
It's even farther to get to Sac.
But knowing you're in the market getting your third house. You get your third house in Tahoe. Get you a cabin.
Hey, Tahoe's hella expensive right now.
It is expensive.
Yeah, I'm cool. My theory on Tahoe. I love Tahoe. It's amazing. But if you ain't going for more than 4 or 5 days, it's almost, for me, if you live in the city, it's just almost not worth the trip. You got to stay for 4 or 5 days.
No doubt.
It's a 3.5, 4 hour drive both ways.
Oh, boy.
And with the little one, you got to stop, and it's no.
Oh, man.
I do love it when I'm there, though. It was hailing up there just earlier
Yeah,
this
that's what
week.
I heard. That's what I heard. The Giants 650 it's a new mobile text line. The Giants all verbal team.
Arson Judge, Carlos Correa.
There you go.
Juan Soto and Carlos Stanton.
Carlos Stanton.
Yeah, we'll love to come play for you. Yeah, we're going to make that happen. I'll verbally, yeah.
I'll verbally agree to that.